here.
Okay.
Is a Wyoming versus Nebraska matchup.
Now that would be kind of interesting.
That would be
actually.
a great matchup, especially in a bowl like that, right? Now,
yeah.
There's not a better time for this. All right, Mike, we're going to go ahead and project the Mountain West bowl game predictions. Go ahead and project the 5 guaranteed games that the Mountain West has for bowl games. You want to go ahead and go through them? We can start off and just name off the bowl games, because I guarantee most of the viewers don't even know what bowl games they are or who the potential opponents could be.
I have a vague idea of what they are, but yeah, go ahead and take the lead on this,
All right.
because I don't know.
First one. Wyoming's very familiar with this one. It's the famous Idaho Potato Bowl on the
Yes.
Smurf turf over in Boise, Idaho. Okay, that game is always against the MAC. And, that's the first one. Very, very, Wyoming fans are very accustomed to this one. Mike, you want to project who we potentially, or what Mountain West team could be going to this bowl?
Yeah, let's throw UNLV out there. Sure.
UNLV?
Yeah.
Okay. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and say, Boise State plays at its home. Can you even do that? Can you do that?
You can do that, yes.
Why not? All right.
Yeah,
Boise State staying home on the Smurf turf at the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. All right. Next one is probably the best Mountain West Conference. God, what do you want to even call it? Just guaranteed bowl that they can have. And this one is the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. Okay. This one is against a potential Pac-12 opponent. Now, remember, you have to be at least 6 games to be bowl eligible. Now, depending upon the season, sometimes it's 5 games if you have, some compelling thing in there. Mike, you want to take a guess at what Mountain West team is going to get selected for this?
I will say if Air Force wins the conference championship, they go on and play this one, and they play like the University of Arizona.
Yeah,
someone like that.
I like that, and I like the Pac-12 pick that you have out of that. Arizona's a good pick there. The other one that could potentially, just depends on how Washington State finalizes.
Right.
It could be Washington State as well. The only thing is Arizona was ranked at one point.
I think they still are.
And they may still be ranked by the end of the season. So, depending upon that, they might be in a better bowl than the LA Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. Sorry to say that, guys. Group of 5 conference bowl games aren't, the best for selling tickets. Next one, again, Wyoming's pretty familiar with this bowl, is the New Mexico Bowl.
Right.
Conference USA is the opponent out of this.
I'll pick Wyoming out of the Mountain West, and I have absolutely no idea what the Conference USA standings are. So let's just go with a Conference USA team. It could be anyone.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and say Wyoming on this one is probably going to go to the New Mexico Bowl. And again, you're going to hear a lot of clamoring from Wyoming fans saying, I don't want to go back down to New Mexico, but you know what? Get over it. At least you get better weather than you do here, so there's something to be said about that. Other one, Barstool Arizona Bowl, and this is against a MAC team. So again, 2 MAC bowls, or 2 face-offs against the MAC conference. Mike, who you got for this one?
The Dave Portnoy Bowl.
Yeah.
Man, who's left in the Mountain West that's bowl eligible? Let me think about this. Fresno State.
Yeah.
Fresno State, yeah.
Fresno State's a really good pick here. And Fresno State, and this one's in Tucson, I believe, against a MAC conference team. That's a pretty good selection. Last one we have is the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. This one's against the American Athletic Conference. Mike, can you name an American Athletic Conference team?
Oh, man, is Memphis still there? I think Memphis is in the AAC.
All right, so Mike just picked
Tulane. Tulane's in there too. There are a few. I think, or was Tulane in the Conference USA? I don't remember.
Or in the Sun Belt. What is it, Mike?
They're not in the Sun Belt. I know that much. I don't even remember who's bowl eligible that's left at this point. Who's left? You got Wyoming. Yeah. Oh, I put UNLV in the Boise Bowl.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so in this one, I guess I'm putting Boise in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other thing is that there is a potential that Mountain West team could get selected for the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Now, this one could be against, if needed to fill, any Big 10 or Big 12 team. Now, my dark horse for this bowl here is a Wyoming versus Nebraska matchup.
Now, that would be kind of interesting.
That would be a great matchup, especially in a bowl like that, right? Now,
there's
not a better time for this. When's the last time Nebraska was bowl eligible?
It's been a little while.
Right,
I mean,
so Matt Rule at least getting to the bowl. Like, they've had some very disappointing performances, especially against like Colorado this year. Right?
Yeah, that was early. They were terrible at the
That's
beginning,
my
yeah.
dark horse, Wyoming versus Nebraska. I'm speaking that into existence right here. Let's make it happen.
As a closing note, I've just got to say, like, that would be one of the few matchups that I would actually be interested in. I just don't know if anyone gets excited for the bowl season anymore.
But you know what? If there's going to be, the Group of Five conference, they have to be excited for the bowl season. That's like
that's all you got. Yeah,
at least until next year.
Yeah, the Power Five, it's different. Everyone sits out who's NFL eligible and everything. But yeah, well, the most exciting part is to see whether or not Dirk and I are right on these predictions.